Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, let me just stop. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shewa and this is your first time stopping by. You're very much welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a story time about how I survived a bike accident. Yep. And initially when this happened, I didn't really see it as a testimony, but later on I realized that yoga, people die from something that wasn't even up to what I experienced. People actually die from it. So I'm just going to share what happened with you guys. So let's get right into this video. So I remember last week or so my dad asked me to go and drop something for his friend, because if you know me very well, I shuttle between my sister's house and my parents' house. So I was going to stay with my sister to stay in my sister's house for a couple of days, and I was like, oh, his friend's house is beside that area, so I can easily just drop it off with him. So I said, okay, fine, no problem. I mean, I'm going to be in the areas anyways. So I remember that day I woke up, I was really tired. I don't know, I was just very tired. I didn't want to go anywhere, but I was like, I had things to do around that area, and I had to drop my daddy's the stuff with my daddy's friend. So I said, you know what, if I stay at home today, these things will be pushed to another day and I won't be able to deliver these clothes to my dad's friend. So I had to go out. I went out very late that day. I remember around like 2 p.m., which was very unlike me. If I was going to my sister's house, I'll have left very early in the morning, at least maybe by 9 or 10, so I can get there on time. But I went really late, and I was just really, I don't know, I was just very reluctant to go out. This was the spirit telling me something, but I didn't know. I was very tired and lazy to go out. Anyways, so I finally went out, I got the clothes I wanted to take to my dad's friend's house. I got it, then I went to Yaba. That was Yaba. So on my way there, I had the bus going to Bariga. Normally, what I had in mind initially was to drop. Okay, my sister's house is actually at after Chemist bus stop. You guys don't know this area, but if you're familiar with this area, you get what I'm saying. It was at Chemist, and then the place I was going to, I was supposed to drop at Ilaje, which was just like the next bus stop after Chemist, and then I was going to take a bike to the address. So it wasn't really far from the house, but I actually thought I was going to be able to stop. I wanted to stop in my sister's house first and rest from all the old journey, and then later on in the evening, like late in the night, I was going to go to the man's house. But I was like, on the road, I was like, I didn't think that was a good plan, because when I get home, I will just be tired. I want to sleep. I want to rest. So I don't think I'll be able to, go out again later that evening. Besides, I was already going to Yaba really late already. So I decided to go to the house, to my dad's friend's house straight away, drop the stuff with him, then go home and just rest. That was the plan. Funny enough, this day, God showed me different signs. This particular day, again, as I was going, my mind was just wandering. Like most times when I'm entering the bus and I'm going somewhere, most times when I'm in a long bus ride, my mind just wanders. So I was just wondering, like, oh my God, I've never actually been in an accident before, and then something in my mind was like, oh Shewa, you would like be in an accident once in your lifetime. But I was like, nah, I don't think I've ever been. I don't think I need to ever be in an accident. That was just a very weird thought that came to my mind. I never thought I was going to have an accident that day. Like, it was just a weird thought going on in my head. That was just it. So I just cancelled the thoughts out, just prayed silently that, nah, God, I'm never going to have an accident. God's going to protect me, blah, blah, blah. And that was it. So fast forward to when I got to Elaje bus stop, so I was supposed to get down. They took a bike going to the address. I got down, took a bike, less than 10 minutes bike ride. I was already at the house. I found the person, I found the person, I gave the person the clothes, blah, blah, blah. And I was out. This whole journey to his house was like 10 minutes. I was done. I got the clothes, blah, blah, blah. And I wanted to go. I was going back to my house. So I didn't see a bike. Third sign. I didn't see any bike. But I was like, I couldn't trek to Elaje. Like, I couldn't. It was not like it was far, but it was too far to trek. So I just later on I checked a little bit, then I saw a bike. Now this fair warning, this is not to shade anybody, but you see in Lagos, those Malam bikes, I feel people should be fearful, like be scared. So it was a Malam that was on the bike. I don't know if Malam is going to sound somehow, but it was what it was, man. It was what it was. So I saw him and I was like, all these people that they're not usually, what am I saying? They are not usually careful. Like from experience, whenever I enter a bike that is like, they are not always careful. They speed a lot, just intertrain the train. They don't even. Anyway, so I just entered this one because I was already close to where I was going to drop and take a keke to my sister's house. This place was not far at all. It wasn't far at all. So I took the bike and just close. Before I got to the bus stop, I was like 3 or 4 buildings away from the bus stop. I was going to get down from the bike. That was where it happened, guys. That was where it happened. So there was this car. There was this car that was trying to turn. Then I don't even know how to explain this to you guys. We're on the bike, we're going straight. It was a free road, so we're going straight, and then the car was like here trying to turn. So I don't know if my bike man should have just chilled. It should have chilled till the car turned, or the car turning should and seeing that the bike was not stopping should have just stopped till we go and then it turns. So as we're going straight, the car was trying to turn and it just turned and then just hit us. Like that's exactly how it happened. We were going straight, the car was trying to turn, and the full force used to just switch. It just turned and hit us and pushed us off the road into the pavement. Guys, that moment, I can't even remember how I fell off the bike or how I flew. I can't remember the exact way it happened. All I know is that something hit my leg, then I was off the bike. That was how it happened. So when I just recovered, I was trying to stand up and I couldn't stand. My legs were shaking, so I fell on the floor. I was so scared that my leg was already broken and I couldn't stand again. So I felt pains in my ankle, my knee were hurting. Everything was just one particular leg. I think it was my left leg was just badly affected, because that was the leg that the car must have hit when it turned. So I fell off the bike, and immediately people were just like, wow, you know how it is in Lagos now. People were just like, wow, what happened? This bike should have stayed. All these malams, blah blah blah. The car should have, seen the bike. They're just pushing blames. I was hurting. I didn't know what to do. So immediately they asked me to sit down on the floor and not to try to stand yet. Then I realized that my ankle was really paining me. I think I fell on my ankle, or it had, shifted a bit. So there was one woman. That woman was so nice, guys. She was so nice. She didn't know me from anywhere. She was just passing by and she was like, oh, your ankle is hurt? I was like, yes. Like, oh my god. She brought a chair. I sat down there. She was helping me she quickly helped me to like straighten it back. It was so painful. It was really, really painful. It was so painful. She had to help me to switch it back, and she had to massage it at that point. Gosh, guys, I was in tears. Like, I was just crying. It was so prior to the time, like before she started straightening my ankle and massaging my leg, I was not in tears, but I had seen the huge scratch on my leg. And I was so angry, because if you know me, I don't like when things like pierce my body, and I know it leaves a scar, and I just don't like it, man. I just don't like it. So when I saw that one, I was just really, really angry and just sad that, wow, it was a huge scratch on my leg, like, and a very, very obvious place. If I'm not wearing a long trouser, you will know that something happened to me there. So it was just really, really bad, man. Really, really bad. So I was really angry about that at first. Then just when my ankle was already shaking, then the woman helped me to do it. So much, I said she had to do it at that point in time. If not, it was going to be more painful later on. So the woman that hit us just ran away, and I was like, did she just drive off or she went to park? And I realized that she actually went to park a car. Then, sorry, I need to adjust this. Okay, she actually went to park her car. Then she came back and was like, oh my god, thank god it's not much than this, it's not more than this, she's really sorry, and she thought the bike was going to wait. And the bike man was like, she's not supposed wait, not supposed wait, she didn't see me, they come. They were just arguing. There was already a huge crowd forming already. Later on, the bike man just zoomed off, like just went, because I don't think it was really hurt, but it thought I was really hurt, because when my things were all over the, like my bag was on the floor. I was even scared that people start stealing my phone. How people steal my phone. So I was, after I recovered a bit, I went to grab my bag and my things, and I just held on to it and held on to them, Jerry. So nothing will get missing, because even if I was involved in an accident, people would definitely steal my things if given the opportunity. So like, let me just hold on to my things. So the bike man zoomed off. I think it felt like maybe I was more like, because when I was crying, maybe he felt like, oh, I was really, really injured and he didn't want to pay any money, so just zoomed off. So I quickly went to a clinic that was beside where I had the accident, and they helped me to clean the wound. This woman that helped me to straighten my ankle was still with me through this, man. I was so surprised. Like, I didn't know this woman from anywhere, and she was just passing by. She stood with me almost throughout that process. So I went to the clinic. The woman that hit me also followed me to the clinic. Then they helped me clean the wound, blah blah blah. Then they were like, oh, you have to get a tetanus injection, blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, cool, but I have my, own hospital, and I'd rather just get first aid here than go over there to get better treatment, because the clinic was not looking like, I'm sorry to say this, but it was not looking very, very standard. Like, standard meaning very basic. It wasn't looking that at all. So I was like, I'm not about to take an injection in this place. I mean, it was like a house. It's a tiny bit, like a tiny bed, and just one nurse that was pressing her phone throughout the whole time and telling me, you have to take an injection. And I'm like, I'm not taking that injection in this place. So the woman that followed me said, okay, let me just follow see you off to your house, then you can go to a better clinic from there, because she knew that environment was not where I wanted to get an injection from. Before I went inside to get cleaned up and I came out back, the woman that hit my bike actually had already gone. I think she just felt, oh my god, in the clinic I'm not about to pay bills, so she just left. Then the woman that was just a passerby stayed with me. She was even offering to pay. I'm like, nah, don't worry, it's fine. By this time I already called my sister, and I was like, I just got into an accident, like, don't panic, but I think I'm fine. I'll just go home and rest. I didn't want to tell my parents because they will freak out. Actually, my mom should freak out, so I just kept it to myself and just told my sister that I was fine and I'm going home. Then after that, I just went home. Then I went to a better. After I got home, I rested for a while. Then I went to another clinic to get it more, like, to get really treated. I got painkillers and all of that. So it still lives. It's still healing right now that I'm doing this video, man. It's still healing, and I'm actually really scared that it's going to leave like a scar or something, but anyways, it's fine. I'm so grateful that it wasn't more than that. It wasn't in my face or in my hands or in an obvious place. Anyways, it's just my leg, and I'm so thankful that it was just that. That was it. Nothing else was broken, or nothing that would cause permanent damage, to my body, just a scar or whatever, which it's already fading anyway, so it might just fade. So that was my story time about how I survived a bike accident. Initially during this period, I wasn't able to be thankful, because I was just like, oh my god, a scar, oh my god, an accident, blah blah blah. Then when I got home, I was like, wow, that just actually happened to you, Shewa, and you should be very grateful to God. So I wrote a testimony down, sent it to a Christian group I'm on, and I was like, you guys have to just thank God I just survived a bike accident. And people actually some people actually die, and the accident is not even up to what happened to me. You guys, I flew off the bike and just landed on the floor. I didn't even know how that happened. So I'm just grateful to God. I just a scratch on my leg, and I'm like, I'm going to share this with you guys. This is my testimony. I'm just very, very grateful to God. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share this video, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.